Okay, do we have Stromedy?
Yep, he's in the waiting room. Just you can lead into it, and then I'll let him in.
Yeah, let's preface this. So Stromedy, we had him on, or we didn't have him on. We had the clip with him. What was it? Last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he was like the one that wanted all the attention from the paparazzi cameras.
Yeah.
Correct. And trying to him and Bryce are going back and forth. I remember him being like, bro, I get like way more views than you do. But like nobody was really paying attention to him. I had never heard of him. Everyone's kind of heard of Bryce. So I don't get where he's coming with that. He's popular for comedy, skits, pranks, vlogs. So the question here, is this just one big work by him, WWE style, to get in the news, get on shows like this? I guess he's asking everybody to fight. Taylor Holder, he wants to fight him. Bryce, he made a diss track here. So let's see the diss track, and then we'll bring him on. Okay, I got him now.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so Stromedy, Kyle Godfrey, born in Canada, like Josh. We set the stage here. I first saw you. We just said it. You confronted Bryce and Taylor Holden at BOA. Went back and forth, want to fight Taylor, going back and forth with them. You say to Bryce, I get way more views than you. I was like, really? Because I'd never heard of you at that point, and everyone kind of knows who Bryce Hall is in the TikTok world. And even after, like, the paparazzi didn't seem to know who you were, but did know who he was. We're continuing along now, and I want to watch the diss track, and then we'll get to the bottom of this, because clearly it says you're a comedian. So whether this is just like, let me get in the news, let me get my name out there, or you actually want to fight these guys and all that. So let's see the diss track first.
And what was this diss track
You cringe
on again?
talkers think you're sick? How am I pulling more views than you all? The internet was never yours. It was just your turn. We're bringing YouTube back. I'ma come for everybody. I'ma come for everybody. I'ma come for everybody. We gon' come for everybody. We gon' come for everybody. I'ma come for everybody. We gon' come for everybody. Since TikTok has been around, the internet's been going down. Told you boys I don't play around. I'm that big man with that big sound. YouTube, the OG, been reppin' it since my hometown. Well, here trying to make moves, doing dance moves like a SoundCloud. Oh no. Oh yeah. You wanna play with me, but I don't dance for my money and I stay paid. Oh yeah. I'm getting paid for hunting clowns, still making more than you clowns in one day. It's a cringe fest, everybody join in. Little Huddy, Noah Beg, Alex Warren.
Yeah, all right. I get it.
So this isn't real, right? I mean, watching that,
it's got to be a joke.
Yeah, this is an elaborate work right now, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's a joke. Like, this is like, I'm not really coming for people, you know, like it's kind of been blown out of proportion.
Yeah, this is you're jumping on this fight thing of like the YouTube versus the TikTokers.
Dude, like YouTube was so lit back in 2017, and I'm just trying to bring back some of that hype. You know, I got to spice it up a little bit. It's getting boring, and it's like in the, like what the song said. Since TikTok has come around, the internet's gone down. Like, I feel like it's just TikTok's kind of ruined, you know, like content consumption.
How old are you?
There's nothing for people to consume anymore.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, do you think like there's no content for people to consume anymore because people are just making like fake clown videos like yours? So people are just like, I don't want to watch this shit. Like, I want to go watch something like that's different. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I think that's why people fuck with the podcast.
I mean, my clown videos, I mean, 3 million people enjoy them. They have a lot of effort. You know, they might be cringy to people like your age, but a lot of kids enjoy them. It's like, if you're going to roast my content, you might as well go roast like Disney and stuff too. Like shows that make stuff.
Or like Team 10 or like Team 10's old videos or like,
it's like
Hype House, which I do.
That's my videos are, you know, they might be cringy to you guys, but they have a lot of high production and effort, and I write scripts for them and stuff, you know?
Yeah,
so
I didn't actually like cringe. To me, that was like intentionally cringy. Like, I have no problem with it. This is like, there's no one who could really be like, I'm bringing
I don't take
YouTube
offense
back.
to it. It's like, it's
just the route you decided to go down. There's nothing like wrong with that. It's like Brent Revere did that too. He decided to make content that was like really child friendly and like,
yeah, and you guys know how YouTube is now too, dude. Like, you make content that is for our age and you're going to get demonetized. Like, there's no career on YouTube anymore if you don't make content for kids. Like, That's what I'm saying. Like it's like Nelk, right? They make content that appeals to people like our age, but they don't get paid nothing on YouTube. Whereas
Right, so
I
they
don't
do,
get
like,
the
merch.
merch. I don't get the merch sales and stuff like that, but I get I get paid from YouTube.
Yeah, I get what you're doing. Listen, I've been doing this thing. I don't even know if you actually know, like, maybe now because you're on the pod, like my background. I've been doing this for like 20 years. So I've seen the vines, I've seen everything.
Yeah.
I like when I watch what I just watched, that's part of the TikTok, the beefs, what's real, what's not real. Like I'm going on this and I don't know from like Taylor's side and I don't know from Bryce, from what I see of you, which I have no problem with. This is, you're finding a lane and trying to monetize it.
It's 100% like it's a clout grab.
It's trying to make a, I don't even know if it's a clout grab. In my mind, it's like, all right, how do I make myself relevant? And there may be like younger kids. I don't know. Like, is Bryce actually like, oh, I hate this kid? Or does he realize this is just kind of like a work?
Well, Bryce doesn't really do things like a work, you know? Bryce is all about like, how he's like, he just is
Bryce
like
gets
authentic. Or he's just going to say how he feels. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but
that's
dude,
his whole thing, right? So it's like, when
get the game too though, like
when like you when
guy's trying
it's
to,
at
like,
some guy, I think it's just like when he's at like a dinner or whatever, and then it's like you were talking shit, and then you come
yeah, but I
over,
wasn't
and then it's
talking
like,
shit. I was at the dinner and he came up to me. I didn't say anything
because you were already talking shit before though.
Yeah, but like
Right, so don't say you weren't. I mean, don't lie. That's dumb. Anyway, so you were talking shit,
how much shit
and then
has
he goes
Bryce
up to you
about other people though? Like,
But you're
dude, he
not other
knows the
people.
game. He knows the game.
Bro, shut up. Okay, so what happened is you were talking shit. He walked up to you and he confronted it, right? Obviously, what you were doing was like grabbing that attention. You saw he walked out. You saw that Bryce got 10 paparazzi cameras around him. And you were like, oh, now I'm going to go start talking up to him.
Well,
that
no,
he has
dude,
the 10
he
cameras.
told
So
me
it's
to
like
fuck
obvious
that.
what you're going about. You
What'd you
just
just
admit
say?
it.
I mean, dude, he told me to come outside, so I came outside. That's it.
But you don't want to fight, do you? Like that's
you
not
don't-
what
you
I'm
can't
doing.
actually
Fight
wanna
them.
fight him.
I'm not gonna do a street fight, but I'm down to
Right.
box them.
So then why did you go outside then? If he asked you to go outside to fight him.
I said, let's put on the gloves. Let's go to a ring.
How long
Right,
have
so
you
you
been
were
doing
going
this
outside for the
content
camera.
for?
Huh?
How long have you been doing the like YouTube? How long like have you been doing it for? Like 2.97 million subscribers. That's a shit
A
ton,
ton
right?
of subscribers.
Yeah. So how long
I've
have you
been
been doing
doing
it? How'd you build that?
I've been doing it for like it's like a passion of mine. Like I don't do it for the money, nothing like that. Like I've been doing this since I was a kid.
Oh, I don't believe that. What you just said, I don't fucking believe that you're not
You
doing it
just
for the
said
money.
you did it for the money
You're
'cause you
trying to
just
build
said
a
you did
career out
cringy
of it.
Well, yeah,
content.
because everyone's got to get paid in life, right? Like, it's a job at the end of the day. I'm not gonna do YouTube if I can't support myself,
Correct.
right?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, no, I've been doing it for like 8 years probably.
Got it. And when did you so
Time.
2.97, that's a ton. Like, did you have any moment that you like really went high or what, just slow grind?
I've tried a lot of stuff on YouTube, and then it was with some of these kid videos that the views started going up. So I'm just like, yo, I'll just go with this now.
Right.
But
I
I'm
think
also trying to develop my personal channel where I have a lot more of like my own personal stuff, like vlogs, because I consider Stromedy like, it's not really me. It's not really my personal YouTube channel. It's almost developed into like a
Character.
separate TV show that's just aired on YouTube, and I play this character. And I got my personal channel too, where I try to like actually do like real stuff.
Yeah. So Josh and I think maybe split on my interpretation of you, and that's because he's probably friends with Bryce and all the shit. Like I have no problem. Like I see what you're doing. You're out there
I
trying
get
to
it.
create the yeah. Like I don't
Oh, yeah.
nothing he's doing strikes me, and I have no problem with it as real. He's doing a character trying to basically
it's-
build his profile and monetize it.
100%. 100%. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got to be the clown videos that blew up the channel though, right?
Not really. It was just a bunch of consistent stuff. I mean, the clown videos are popping now,
Because
but
like they I saw like Cody Ko did a video to it. I saw
Yeah.
like I've just seen them blow up.
no, I've done a bunch of different stuff, and it's kind of just been little things here and there that skyrocketed it. But
Do you not-
recently, it's the clown thing.
Do you not? Here's a question for you. Like the Bryce Hall confrontation at BOA. And I've done a bunch of things at times during like the 20 years I've been doing this and Paul, who's like been our first employee who's on this would attest. It's like I'll say right before I do, it's like, man, I really don't feel like fucking doing this, but I know it's good and I know it's views, so I just almost like take my mind out of it. It's like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking do it. Is that how you are at BOA, or are you like what's your mindset?
Yeah, what's the thinking
like
process when you go to like run outside?
Because you don't seem like somebody who's like naturally like I'm gonna like you're not creating a confrontation normally unless there's views in mind. So like before the BOA thing with Bryce, are you like, man, I really don't want to do this, but fuck it, I better do it because it's good for my brand, good for views? Like what's going on in your head?
Well, obviously it's funny. Like obviously it's gonna get picked up by the media and stuff. I'm not just gonna go out there and like beef a random nobody. Like
right, I know. But do you not like doing that? And do you put on your like almost actor hat, or are you like, no, you're into it in real time?
No, I'm into it. Like it's obviously, for the entertainment at the end of the day. Like I'm not really trying to actually beef this guy, but he kind of just took it out of proportion. And now it's almost turned more real on his side.
Got it.
So like what happened with the fight? Weren't you guys supposed to fight for like, didn't you say you were offering him $100,000 and like, weren't you guys supposed to fight yesterday?
Yeah, and I was offering Taylor $100,000.
Okay. So you were offering Taylor.
We were supposed to fight, but then I caught a last minute flight to Miami.
So then why was he saying like all your friends were like, oh no, he didn't even go to Miami? Why were your friends saying that?
Because I posted an Instagram story prior to going to Miami saying I'm going to Miami, and I put the Miami location. So they thought I was still in LA, but they thought I was trying to make it seem like I was in Miami hiding, but I actually had a flight in like 3 hours. I was trying to say, yo, I'm heading there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Why'd you leave the day you were supposed to fight?
Josh is really you don't like this guy.
This is crazy.
I had an opportunity here.
What was the opportunity?
I wanted to film some stuff. I got some friends out here.
Like what? Filming more clown videos? You think he'll get more views than the fight?
Yeah, more YouTube stuff. I mean, dude, I don't really need views from this whole fight thing. Like I already get views. I'm already successful doing what I do. I don't need Bryce to make me more relevant.
Well, you're the one that went out and engaged in it.
I mean, dude, I made one diss track for fun, and then he caused the storm, dude. I'm not the one that fueled the fire. He's a hothead, dude. He tried punching my fucking window last night.
Did he? Where?
I mean,
that would be great. Like if that happened, that would be better views. Tell the story. Go.
It's lit. Well, they thought that I was going to Miami, so they thought that I was faking the whole Miami thing and that I was backing out of the fight and shit. And then they were FaceTiming us. There was a whole confrontation. Things got heated between him and my boy. And then they were like, yo, pull up. So they pulled up, and then we just nailed him with water balloons because he came at us with the pies or whatever. And then it just turned into a pursuit. They were chasing us, and then they eventually blocked us in.
This went from like a fight. This went from like calling each other out for fighting in front of BOA to you guys throwing like whipped cream and water at each other.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, bro. What is this?
Wait, this happened last night? What was that story? Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It just happened last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
You were throwing water balloons at Bryce and got in a car chase. What?
Yeah, like there's a bunch of videos.
Did you know that, Josh?
No idea.
Yeah, look, you can see the videos
and
stuff.
And this is before you went to Miami?
Yeah, this is right before, like 30 minutes before I left the airport.
See, now this is where
my plan was when he got to the house, I was just going to nail him with water balloons and then just dip to the airport.
And leave, like, the state.
Yeah.
Are we sure Bryce isn't involved in this, too?
Well, obviously, I'm going to Miami.
This seems like one huge fucking work. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't get how this could be real.
I mean,
it's not.
It is real.
It can't be.
All right. Listen, I appreciate you coming on. And anybody who's worked that hard, like, I appreciate you. You know, 3 million fucking, that's a big channel.
Huge.
But none of this other shit, I believe. But I don't.
What don't you believe? What don't you believe?
That it's like real beef. I just think you're doing it for
views.
Just
told you it's not though. It's not real beef. Of course, it's for the entertainment. Right. Like I'm trying. But
I think you're both kind of in on it, like water balloons and all that shit.
No, we're actually not both in on it. Like he really came to my house like without me knowing and pied like all our cars and stuff. Like,
but even that's views for him.
I laughed it off. I thought it was funny too.
Yeah, but that's like views. That's views both way. All right, Stromedy. Yeah. You can check him out. Former team called S Squad. But what's where just Stromedy?
Oh gosh, where in Canada are you from?
Outside Toronto.
Geez, same.
Yeah,
Milton.
whereabouts?
Milton.
Milton. You know a town called Coburg?
Nah, where's that?
It's like hour east of Toronto, hour and a half east. It's like there's a little beach on the town. It's pretty dope.
Oh, true. Lit.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on though, dude.
No worries. No
All right,
worries.
see you.
Thanks
That's
for having
Stromedy,
me, guys.
Yeah,
Yep, take care.
no problem.
Peace.